We are back at it for Module 3, which is where we're going to look at small data being a big deal. All right, so first of all, Module 2, Digital Engagement Frameworks, all are back to you. Lots of kind of comments on those, etc. And you're going to see that it says that you are either approved or not approved for the nonprofit submission. That is going to come in with these service hour logs, which I will talk about in just a minute. I'm also looking through your evaluations that you did for Module 2. Looking good so far, some great pluses and minuses, and some overall excellent suggestions, which is going to help in the community project, which you are going to start looking at in this module. All right, so first things first. First, you're going to go into the preheat, which is going to be a survey analysis. All right, so we're going to be doing this. Obviously, you've seen the announcement video. And I have your reports from the survey that you took about how you engage with the digital world. All right, so you're going to go ahead, open up those reports, and we are a class of about 50, but I've also paired that with all of the responses. So it's around 230. You're going to see a whole bunch of list of names at the beginning. Just scroll through those names. It's like 4 or 5 pages of people. I tried to cut most of them out, but 4 or 5 still got in there. All right, so go through the reports, and then you are going to respond to these questions in this discussion post. All right, it's fascinating. Also, when you see a whole bunch of list of words, so remember it was words like, what do you think of when you think of this? Then at the end of those, I did a word cloud because I don't know about you, I don't love to look at pages and pages of words. So I did a word cloud so you can kind of see what pops to the front. But if you love lists, go for the list. All right, the other things are in different charts and graphics, so that'll give you a good vision. So respond to that in the discussion post. All right, then on to the service logs. So here's the thing. So as I told you, every assignment you do for this class counts as your 40 hours of the service learning, right? So you did your digital engagement framework and you did the evaluation. We now need to put those into a collaboration document. All right, so first things first, you need to save your documents, your digital engagement framework and your digital engagement evaluation in a linkable form. It can be Google Docs, right? It can be Word doc, it can be a PDF, it can be anything as long as you give it full access, okay? Just make sure it's linkable and full access. You're going to go over to collaborations, and when you get in there, you are going to see, obviously we have our best practices document. Then you're also going to have this digital engagement framework and evaluation. All right, when you go into this, what you're going to put is you're going to put your name. You're going to put the nonprofits that you focused on. It's fine. A lot of you did Via Nola V, totally fine. But link to their website of the nonprofit. Then you're going to write digital engagement framework and link your framework there. Then digital engagement evaluation, link your evaluation there. Okay. Again, save them as either a live Word doc or as a PDF or as a Google Doc. All right. I've got those instructions there. So that is to get those hours in, because that is then going to go into our community project. But we're not going to put the cart before the horse. All right, so then go into our overview. Like I said, we're talking about the invisible part of the digital engagement, the data, right? And the reflection on what we can do with that data and how we work it. All right, so it's all going to be looking into how we can use that for algorithms or connecting people or connecting to them to things that they like or would not like, etc. All right, so reading and media links. I've got new media links for you to look at. We're going to look at Radio with 5 O's. If you've never checked that out, super awesome. Indivisible and Act Blue. Okay, so that's a digital fundraiser. I kind of gave you a political, a music, kind of artistic, and then a digital fundraising. Same exact thing. The best practices document is looking good. Some people are not even in it yet. Make sure you get in there because it's docking and clocking all of you, right? And this, of course, is going to go to nonprofits about how to actually engage people in the best way. All right, so then your reading is going to be Vicki Mears' Small Data Theorizing on that, and go ahead and read through that. You will have a knowledge check, which is going to be a quiz, quote unquote a quiz. It's actually a discussion post, but it's going to be the instructions are all there. It's all this new form. It's something I love to do in order to process information. All right. Obviously, you've seen the announcement page, and now let's get to our activity, which is going to focus on the community projects. All right, so we're going to be meeting very soon. Can't wait to see all your faces. So first things first is you have to set up your bio on Via Nola V, simply because we are going to be using that because they give us free full access. All right, in the discussion post, if you have already used Via Nola V, you're going to go to this discussion post and you're going to put in your username and a statement that either is like successful or I can't log in. Let me know if you can or cannot log in, okay? And then you'll find the instruction in that discussion post. If you have never signed up for Via Nola V, here's a video, just click watch on YouTube. It works. And make sure you use this class link when you sign up, because it's the only way that you'll be under the umbrella of this class. All right, you're going to fill out the form. Here's all the written step-by-step in case you don't want to watch the video, okay? Then next thing is you are going to choose your community project. So I have the 5 community projects listed here. When you click into them, obviously it's going to take you into a new page, and it's going to explain what the project is. All right, so your activity for this week is to read through all those projects, see what you would like to do. Number 1 being your, yes, I definitely want this project. Your number 5 of, I really don't want this project, but if I have to do it, I will. And then you're going to rank those on this Qualtrics survey. When you go in, just give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a first come, first serve. So the people who get it in the first, as soon as, for example, the nonprofit spotlight letter fills up, it's done and it's filled up. So that's why this class has a cap of 50, because the certain people that work, like Decubing is the nonprofit we work with for the Spotlight newsletter, they will only allow 10 students to use their product, right? Content creation is a little bit more open, editorial curation, a little bit more open, social media, not as open, right? So, and same with the collection, synthesis, and distribution. We only have so many people that can work with those nonprofits, all right? So choose that, and that's going to be your survey, all right? And then, as always, if you have any questions, make sure to put them on this discussion board so that we can talk through them, and also be checking out the discussion board because awesome students have been putting things up there. So check them out. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you all soon for our meetings. Bye, y'all.